90% of households in the US own one. It revolutionized cooking and food prep, making it faster, more convenient, and more widely acceptable. It's one of the most common appliances in the kitchen, but it's also by far the most misunderstood. That's right, I'm talking about the microwave. This is Anyday's Microwave Mastery, bringing you Microwave 101. Behold, a normal, everyday microwave from which I have removed the screws. You want to see what's inside? This is the magnetron. This right here is what's emitting the microwaves, what's doing all of the important work that we care most about. This key piece of technology is found in all microwaves. It's basically a tiny antenna that emits invisible waves of energy that heat our food. It's an intricate piece of modern engineering, but fundamentally, for what we need to discuss today, it's the part that creates the microwaves that heat your food. And this is the microwave cavity. It's designed to prevent the microwaves from escaping, keeping them all safely inside. In the cavity here, we have the turntable to help food cook more evenly. Without this, some parts of the food might get more microwaves than other, creating hot spots. You might be familiar with this if you've ever put a frozen meal in the microwave and some parts came out scalding hot while the others were still frozen. If your microwave has a turntable, it's to avoid situations like that. You also want to pay attention to the wattage of your microwave. Wattage refers to the amount of power the microwave uses, most notably the power output of the magnetron. The higher the wattage, the more energy the magnetron can emit. More energy equals faster cooking time. Typical wattage on microwaves is around 1,000 watts. The wattage of this microwave is, according to the sticker, bacon vegetable entree, not there. It is perhaps on the, hold on. Give me a second here. LG model LMC, maximum output 1200 watts. It looks like this one here is 1200 watts. You might have to open the door, look at a sticker on the interior of the cavity. You might have to actually look at the back or honestly, in the manual. It's confusing to find, but important to know. It might also be referred to as output power. This is different from input wattage, so don't get the two confused. Input wattage refers to how much power the microwave actually draws from the outlet in your wall, whereas output is the amount of energy the magnetron applies to your food. When the magnetron generates microwaves and sends them into the cooking chamber, water molecules in the food start to vibrate rapidly. That rapid vibration generates the heat that cooks your food. The most important part here being water is key. Microwaves primarily work by interacting with the water molecules in your food. As you can tell, now we are starting to break things down from a little bit more of a physics and chemistry perspective, so I've got to get my research assistant to talk about this part. Okay, change of plans? I'll do it. It's big brain time. First, we should define microwaves. Not the device, I mean the actual invisible waves that the device utilizes. Those microwaves are a form of electromagnetic energy, and they're called microwaves because they're short and they travel in waves. We are all constantly surrounded by electromagnetic waves every day as our smartphones, laptops, printers, smart speakers, and routers all transmit and receive them via Wi-Fi. Your cell phone actually emits more microwaves that interact with you than your microwave oven does. The microwaves in your microwave oven are absorbed by the food that you're cooking. When exposed to these microwaves, water molecules in your food rapidly vibrate and rotate. This molecular rotation heats up the water and therefore heats up your food. This whole process allows for a more efficient and uniform heating and cooking of your food in your microwave. Okay, science class is over. Let's get back to cooking class. Because microwaves are so effective at heating up water, methods of cooking that involve water are perfect for the microwave. For example, steaming. Water creates steam when heated. Trapping that steam in a microwave-safe container like Anyday's glass cookware will perfectly cook broccoli, carrots, cauliflower. You could even steam fish fillets, dumplings, or rice. You name it. Have you ever tried poaching at home? What a disaster. You can easily poach in the microwave by gently simmering whatever you're cooking in water or broth. Try eggs, chicken, fish, or even some pears for a fine dessert. One thing I do a whole lot is par cook in the microwave, which is just partially cooking food before finishing it off with another method like grilling or roasting. I do it with potatoes. Sure, you can do everything we just talked about without your microwave, but my question, why would you? There are so many advantages to using these methods in the microwave. Much faster cooking times for starters. We're talking like 80% faster than the stove or the oven. But also energy efficiency, and due to the shorter cooking duration, retained nutrients in the food that you wouldn't get otherwise. So go nuts. Throw whatever you want in there. Actually, not quite everything. There are some things that don't work well in a microwave. Plastic in a microwave is never a good idea, especially if you're cooking and not just reheating. Even so-called microwave-safe plastics are not meant to be cooked that long. Plastic can melt and release harmful chemicals into your food. Some of them are associated with carcinogenic effects. Scary. So instead of cooking prepackaged frozen food in its plastic container, the good news is you can just easily transfer it to a glass dish or an Anyday dish and microwave it according to those instructions on the bag. Anyday's cookware is 100% plastic free. Here's the other great thing about Anyday. You may have heard that you should avoid putting metal in the microwave. That's true for certain metals in certain shapes. If there are pieces of metal in close proximity to each other, like the tines of a fork, or if it has a thin or sharp edge, like aluminum foil, don't put it in the microwave. These can reflect the microwaves in ways that impede cooking, but of much higher concern, they can also concentrate the microwaves to a point that causes sparks or starts a fire. However, metal that is thick and smooth is generally safe. And Anyday utilizes a thick stainless steel rim on their cookware's lids, which helps to trap steam that keeps food moist and cooks it evenly. So when you're cooking with Anyday, you know that you'll make something delicious and avoid a panicked call to the fire department. Plus, they have tested their lids to know that their metal is safe for the microwave. It's a win-win. Unless you know it's safe, do not risk it. Do not put metal in the microwave. I'm not gonna throw this one. I will place it gently back where I got it. So, now you know everything there is to know about these amazing machines. That concludes Microwave 101. For more information about cooking with microwaves, don't forget to subscribe to Anyday on YouTube and check out cookanyday.com for hundreds of microwave recipes.